Yeah, it was kind of a little past halfway in the first. Things started to kind of go against us. Yeah, we had a good start, and Juice made some great saves to keep us in it there. And yeah, second period got away from us. I know, especially it's my job. Our line to be harder against their top line, and they had a couple big goals there. And yeah, it's a couple games in a row. I think I myself and our line haven't played the top lines the way we need to, and yeah, that was kind of their spark and got them going. So it's it's frustrating. I think for myself, have to be a lot better. Last couple of games been garbage by myself, and not just losing battles, not winning any face-offs, just kind of puts us in a hole. It's tough. We don't have the puck to start any face-offs or any plays, especially against those top lines. They just feeds them and it sparks them. So obviously, not going to be better. Other guys too. As a group, we have to be better. Disappointing loss. It's the team we're chasing, right in the mix with, and yeah, we just got to reset and get ready for this road trip.
Didn't get the result, but obviously you guys come out, a little bit better there. What do you think went more so y'all's way as you got this game going?
We wanted to start a little bit more on our toes, a little more confident, trusting that we are a good team, and yeah, things were trending in the right direction. And then again, just myself, my line. We can't feed their top players, and that's what we did. And it caught up to us, and I caught up to myself. I was getting a little lucky there for a bit, so it's back to reality. It's hard work. I have to get back to doing what I do, and it's defending hard, playing good on the right side of the puck.
As you said, the homestand concludes. You go on the road now for 3. What needs to be the mindset as you head out here?
Yeah, we I think it's 6 before the break here. These are huge games. We have to show that we are a playoff team, and it's a great opportunity for us. This is going to be a big part of our season here, what we can do, and it starts with a good first game. We need to respond. I need to respond. The whole group need to respond and get back to us, as we see when it is. There was a few times there where we see our game when we all work together and how good it can be. How we can compete with anyone, and it just wasn't consistent enough. I wasn't consistent enough, so we know it's there, and this group, it's a great group of guys, and we will respond.
Aside from this week, obviously, since December, you've been able to be one of the top guys on offense. I'm just kind of curious what feels good about your game. I know that there's some things to work on, but how have you been feeling?
It's honestly a little luck, if anything. It's guys I'm playing with. You're playing with. Phil standing where you get the puck, and they're going to make stuff happen. I honestly, the last 2 games, I feel like I'm just not generating winning battles or any face-offs, which is something I have to do. Obviously, it's nice to get points, but also it's I got to keep the puck in the net as well. And I haven't been doing that well enough, so I'll be better. I feel like I kind of know what the issue is, and just fixing that.
You're begging for a good starts, and I thought we had a really good start, and then we started losing our game a little bit, the last 5 minutes or 7 minutes of the first, where we just kind of a little bit that creeped in a little bit in that first period in Buffalo, and a little bit in the Vegas game where we're leaving pucks in the middle of the ice and kind of fed what they're looking for. We weathered it, got a little bit of a break with the double posts there, and then thought we'd respond in the second period, and I thought the first 10 minutes of the second were very good. Got to our game, the second part of the second period had some good looks, some good opportunities. In the third, I didn't like our energy. I didn't like our will there in the third. So a little bit disappointing.
Bruno talked about winning the week. Unfortunately, not the case this time around. Where do you kind of see that mindset with the guys? What do you want them to focus on as you head on the road now?
Well, we've done a good job rebounding, and the challenges are going to be even harder on the road. That's why you win the week this week. You probably, the Buffalo game, we were right there. Even tonight, 3-2, and we didn't have the energy there in the third that we normally have. We normally have a push, and I guess you'd be careful what you wish for. You wish for a good start, and we have a sloppy finish. So, gotta fix that a little bit. Too many passengers in a big game, which is a little bit disappointing. But we just got to rebound. We go back on the road. I think we've played pretty well, especially lately, and a good opportunity for us to grab it here and win next week.
Nick? You mentioned how big going out to the East Coast is before you guys have the
Olympic break, but how do you think the team needs to identify themselves more as a playoff team as you guys go in before this break?
Well, nights like tonight was a great opportunity for us to really show what we are and willing and want to be a playoff team. It was a great opportunity, and we fell a little bit short. Like I said, a couple different stretches during the game. Thought we had some really good looks to make it 2-3-0 in the first. Loved our first. We didn't capitalize on them, and again, a little bit of the same story has happened different parts of the year. You're not going to be great every night. Totally understand that. And today was a little bit of a different kind of animal. The time change and the quicker turnaround than expected. You're not going to be perfect, but you put yourself in a position to get something out of it, and we didn't. And a little bit reminiscent of different times earlier where we didn't get that second goal. Kind of, then we got sloppy a little bit, and then we're chasing again. So. We'll have to, rebound here, which we've done a great job, and go on the road and get to our game again, which I think this week, if you look at it, it's been probably not exactly where we want it to be throughout the week, and hence we didn't win the week.